I remember, like, people, like, used to write bomb threats in my school's bathrooms regularly. Like, it happened every quarter for, like, during 1 year. And it didn't happen all the time, but there was, like, this weird uptick around, like, a particular time. And everybody would have to evacuate the school because somebody wrote a bomb threat in the stall. I had a friend who was Muslim. I don't know where he's at these days, but he went and reported it himself because he was afraid, like, people were gonna find it after they saw him leaving and they were gonna think he put it there, so he reported it to the teacher directly. Is like, I usually, like, I wouldn't take this serious, but I don't want to be held accountable for this if somebody else finds it. Like, I know that probably doesn't mean an actual bomb, but, like, that motherfucker was brown in the South. I feel like he had decent self-preservation instincts, you know? Yeah, bathroom cubicles were always walls of swastikas. There's fights every other day. It is what it is. Motherfuckers blowing up computers now. Two stories I have from middle school was, I remember when I was in 7th grade, somebody started a trash fire in the 6th grade hallway. Like, I think they dropped, like, a match on, like, a bunch of toilet paper and paper towels they had just, like, piled in the trash can. Like, threw it in there. And I remember another day, when I was in also 7th grade, it was 6th or 7th grade at this point. Your school sounds crazy, quite. It was, I don't know why, but I kept going to, like, it's not like I couldn't have gone to a nicer school. A nicer public school, even. It was just, like, that's where I ended up going, I guess. And then another time, I was, like, it was, like, 7-ish in the morning, or it was, like, I was just getting to school. I was tired as fuck. And I was walking by the classroom of this teacher whose class I didn't take, but, like, I ended up seeing her every now and then. I forgot if it was like an extracurricular that I just knew her enough from. And there was like this kid who was like fuming over something in her classroom, and he just picks up a printer and throws it at her, and she just barely ducks. That shit actually happened. like I think the kid might have been like, you know, special needs, and like it was kind of you know, they just needed better guidance, but like, not the printer story again. I'm sorry, man. It's a hard one to forget. It's a hard one to forget. Jaw dropped. Holy based. Why is it always the printer? How many times have I told the printer story? It can't have been that much. It can't have been that much. It's crazy to me that TikTok quite literally did not exist when I was in high school. It came to the States like 3 or 4 months after I graduated. And I won't lie, I kind of am mad at myself because I remember saying then, I'm like, this is going to be the next biggest social media, and I was fucking right! I was fucking right, and I didn't take advantage of being, like, one of the first on there. I was an idiot! I had Musical.ly. To be fair, Musical.ly, at least the American version of TikTok, is literally the successor app to Musical.ly. They bought the company, everything, and preserved all the old Musical.ly accounts on TikTok. Does anyone here, like, have a guy from their school who, like, had a thing that went semi-viral? I had a friend who, like, had I think it was, like, an image he put together for, like, digital media, and it went viral on iFunny for a little bit. Quite, would you tackle an autistic person? Yes. Yes. Like, I don't know how, like, hey. Oh, man. Hey, viral on iFunny. iFunny was big back in the day, man. Now they're my Twitter mutual. Clipped, ship it. Do it. That's not even in, like, the top 20 worst things I've ever said on stream. Do you know how much fucking awful shit I say, dude? It's evil. It's evil. This is a truly evil and, like, a malicious community. Mutual, you follow iFunny, they follow me. And I also follow them. I will say, there was, like, here's another story I had. I remember in middle school, I always, like, I think it was, like, around 5th period, 6th period, I always, like, had to pee for some reason. So that ended up being the class. Like, I didn't do it every day. It was like maybe every other week or so. That would be the class that I would ask to leave to pee during the most. And the one particular bathroom, and the one particular time period I was at, I believe there was this special ed kid who, like, he had a handler, would take him to pee at that exact bathroom at the same time. So I ran into him every now and then. I always thought he was a little odd, but, like, obviously, like, I don't really, even back then, like, I didn't really care. Like, whatever, man, fucking do you. I got my own shit going on. The thing is, like, one time I go there, and I go to pee at a urinal, right? I go to pee at a urinal, and I beat him there. But while I'm mid-pee, the kid starts to scream, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to say this to, like, make it, to talk down on him, because I know he had some shit going on. I don't judge him for that. I judged what specifically happened to me. He starts screaming, And while I'm midstream, he pulls me back from the urinal. Like, he literally physically grabs me and tries to move me away from it. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then like the teacher has to come in and like get him to stop. And I'm like, I was just pissing. Cause I think like he was really used to using that urinal, and it probably upset him to like not have it immediately available. I couldn't speak to what's in his mind. I'm just trying to rationalize it. It was nuts. It was, I didn't put the beats on him or anything, because the teacher was there to like get him to calm down or anything. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to the toilet over. I'm just gonna go to the, I don't care if it's a walk, I'm gonna go to a different bathroom. I imagine you yelled at him while actively pissing. Well, I cut off my stream. Got a little pee-pee in my underwear, but like I didn't want him seeing my dick. Like, I hope he's doing okay now. I got no ill will towards that kid. I'm not trying to say this to demean him. It was just, that sticks, all right? That fucking sticks. Like, that sticks in your mind. Like, somebody grabs you mid-piss and tries to remove you from the urinal you're currently peeing at. It doesn't go away easy, so yeah, I think about it a lot. Anyways, I hope he gets the urinal he wants every time so that never happens to anybody else. My autism is fluid, not in its dedication, but in its form. You know what I mean? Like, I have shadow autism, not in, like, I'll do a deep character study, but then I'll spend, like, $500 in Sonic Speed Sim to get a bunch of shadow skins. It's different. Black autism, I don't think that's what I want to call it.